What's up, guys? This is going to be for Aries, March 2022. We're just going to try to pick up on some messages. I'm going to read for the message. No pre-planned topic, but whatever wants to come out, of course, I'm going to communicate that to you. Feel free to like, share, follow across all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram. Check out the Patreon. All my links are below. You guys are having a good February at the time of this recording. A lot of planetary action, a lot of planets moving direct. So if you're not on the horse, get back on the horse. Start watering those seeds and continue to cultivate projects that you're working on. This is, again, specifically for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you're a cross-watcher. Aries rules the first house in our astrological natal chart. So it represents self and identity, so we could all kind of take from each of the signs. That's why I always advocate to watch all the readings that I post and that other readers post for that matter. The Ten of Swords in the reverse is self-sabotage. I'm getting more so out of latency, out of cycles of depression or lack of action. It could be sadness over this falling out with the Four of Wands in reverse, feeling like things are unjust, incapable, not working to your benefit. But the Nine of Cups in the upright speaks to taking a higher solo emotional route and road, finding empowerment, perseverance, and preservation in being able to have this kind of personal emotional independency as opposed to codependency. These are all the victories and accolades and successes that we have. So really try to, if you're watching this, you're someone that cares, and the mere fact that you're someone that cares about your journey, about what others have to say, means you're looking for some incentive, some motivation, some means to success and achieve to keep going. So we're all storytellers in that regard, and we're all kind of encouraging each other to move on and move forward. Six of Wands in the upright is victory, public acknowledgement. It's almost as if people will kind of see you having pulled yourself out of a possible wave of depression, using more so analytical spaces of thought, going back to your fundamentals in regards to the sharpness of your communication, understanding the precepts of the fact that our vibration is our communication, our vibration is our message to the world. So if you're coming at us scattered, if you're coming at us in fear, those basic, primitive, primordial communicatives are first and foremost what you lead with. The Ten of Cups in the reverse is not falling for happiness outside of yourself, not falling for this kind of picture-perfect happiness at the top of the mountain, which is what our abilities will do for us if we let them take us there. The Death card is processing, ending old and outdated models and cycles. The Great Beautiful Recycler, meaning you have space to plant newness in whatever crop that you're choosing to produce. Hopefully it's abundance, success, rich, fame, fortune, philanthropy, balance. I think we all want the highest of highs. I think we all want that same thing as a collective, and so I feel as though the more that we're kind of radiating and resonating in that mentality, then you won't matter, the poverty consciousness or crabs in a bucket mentality that you may or may not be surrounded by. Strangers, competition, people laughing, sneering, smirking at you. It's all energy. So if you could soar above it, like an eagle soars, takes its prey above and just drops it. So frequency-wise, frequentially, if I'm kind of making a new word, that's what we're doing. We're soaring above, our emotions. We're soaring above sadness. We're soaring above it. And it's interesting, we have cloud imagery and we have emotion imagery here with the Three of Swords that typically references heartbreak, sadness, sorrow. In the kind of line of thought of being present and aware, I think presence leaves you open to processing and honoring emotions, but you have to take the good and the bad. You have to take the yin and the yang, strong versus subtle energy, so you can integrate and incorporate and create the life that you want, right? If you're just merely present and still you are encoded with a program to look outside of yourself for some meaning or purpose, well, guess what? That's probably going to leave you in a depression. That's going to probably lead you to suicidal thoughts or tendencies. That's going to lead you in like the nothingness and the void. And so you have programming that's meant for somethingness and incoming successes and perseverance and spiraling up and learning and coming out of cycles, as opposed to kind of playing out the same kind of hellish vicious cycle, whatever you want to call it, hellish cycle. And so that's where you need to kind of feng shui your energies, feng shui your life, move around your energies, leverage them, use them as stepping stones, so as to get a leg up on where you're currently at, evolve, radiate, push up the energy so you could graduate to the next cycle, all of the world card. But I feel as though that this is what this kind of Six of Wands, this laurel wreath imagery is also featured on the world card energy. It's the same kind of featured on the Four of Wands here. Take in the spirit and the essence and realizing that it is within you and you don't need something external to kind of celebrate life or be successful. A lot of Two of Wands, Three of Wands energy, future envisionment, future projections, what have you, those could be good kind of secondary guiding roadmaps to assist you down your path, but really truly you're always creating in the moment. So just something to keep in mind, Aries, especially in March. Fruitful dividends, I feel as though, will pay off once you kind of keep the consistency of whatever it is that you're doing. Spirit, any closing messages for Aries? Spirit, any closing messages for Aries at this time? And then we can move to Taurus and move through all the signs so I can get you your guys' March readings. Okay. Yeah, putting that which, like, maybe you had hopes of romance or hopes of manifesting or hopes of this and that, looking to the future. But again, you have to almost work from where you currently are now with your current energy. And just because something is not manifested in the external environment with the Magician card in the reverse, doesn't mean that you stop playing your song. If anything, you have to kind of play your signal, play your song, so to speak, harder and stronger and faster. And that's what kind of weeds out and vets out your ulterior motives versus are you doing something for yourself. And look, I'm on a dirt floor in my life, I'm at rock bottom, I'm going to do this for myself. And so typically when you're at those levels, then that which sustains over a lifetime becomes successful. So if you're into guitar, if you're with a company for, you know, however many plus years, if you have a career, like, these are things that you've built over a lifetime that you don't want to kind of throw out just on a whim, just if you're going through some sort of depressions or something like this. Same thing with family, you know, so just focusing on all the stuff that you have to live for. And if you're miserable, employed in like a typical 9-to-5, or you feel like you're stuck, know that you have the power here and now. By changing your energy is going to change your outlook. And so we used to beat this drum a lot in this channel where we said we're not in survival mode, we're in thrival mode. Okay, so something to ruminate, resonate with Aries. I'm going to leave it there. You know me, gift of gab, vomit at the mouth. Reach out to your boy if you want a one-on-one reading, video, phone, email, text, messenger, whatever you're into. And love you guys lots. I'm always a resource here for you. Comment, like, subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff. And holler at your boy. Peace.